Hey friends, happy Saturday. It is November 5th, 2022. My name is Kelly Ann. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been around for a while, welcome back. I have so much to show you. Part of me doesn't even know like where to begin. There's just so much. And fully did not intend for this to be a 2-week hiatus again, but the week after my last video, I didn't have a whole lot to show. And then last weekend was my birthday and things were just really crazy. I've actually already recorded this one time and I didn't get it up in time because yesterday afternoon was just hectic and I was on some Instagram lives in the evening and I didn't get it posted. But it kind of worked out because a little bit more haul came today. And so I'm just gonna re-record it and hopefully Stella comes and says, hi. Hello. Come here. Hopefully we can get her on camera at some point. She is in this back corner right here. Yeah, you wanna say hello? Say hello. No? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, so, yeah. She's standing on something that I need to show. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and show these so that way if she comes back and she wants to lay down, she is more than welcome to do that. So one of the things that I did get accomplished since last time is getting the binding put on these quilts. Now, not completely, I still have to do the handwork, but I have them half on. I did the sewing machine portion of the binding, and so now I have them clipped, and I brought them in here to record, but I've been leaving them in the living room for nights that I don't want to be at the machine and stitch, but I want to like watch TV and do something in the living room because these are Christmas gifts, so I have to get them done at some point. So we have Tracy's purple and teal batik quilt ready to go. And then we have Jackie's tulip pink daydreamer flamingo quilt ready to go. And my dad's Christmas present quilt is with the quilter. I am 100% not sure if I'm getting it back this Monday or if I'm getting it back in December. I told her it could totally wait until December. So hopefully I'll get that by then. I just need you to not step over here because mommy has something laid out. She's playing on the table, which is good and bad. Okay, so let me just show you the rest of the stuff that is over here making a mess, and then we'll move to the mess that is over here. Okay, I did actually get some cross stitch done, which I need to put this in a new bag because it has a giant hole and stuff keeps on falling out of it, which is not good. No, get down. No, please, I can't have you play right here at this moment. I love you. Okay. All right, so I did do some cross stitching with my friend Alex at some point the last like 2 weeks. So I got out my Lizzie Kate's Christmas rules. I would love to get this one done so that way I can FFO Halloween and Christmas together. They're going to be like soft FFO'd. I'm gonna basically make them into like mini quilt wall hanging to where it's reversible with like a little circle hanger. But I keep on going back and forth between working on a rule and working on the header because there's a lot of full coverage up here and I get really bored and tired of it. So I have this section and like a snowman. So I flip back and forth. So I'm on rule number 7 out of 12. So I have 5 left after this. And I'm almost done with the stocking. And then I just have to do the separator, and then I can move on to clue number 8. So that's pretty exciting. So I have been working on this. I also need to get my temperature cross stitch up to date, but today I'm working on getting my temperature quilt up to date. So I don't have this to show yet, but I'm actively working on September and October's rows today to get them added. So in the next video, this will get updated through October, and this is where I don't know. I might do November's the first weekend or the first week of December, but I might honestly just wait and do November and December at the same time and just finish the whole top all at one time. So that might be something, that might be what I do. But I can't remember if I talked about this last time or not, but I did go ahead and already do the top and bottom border because you put those on before the side panels. And I took the fabrics, I calculated it, and I took the fabrics and I put them in order of hottest to coldest to go across the top as, like, you know, so you knew like what the temps were. And then the only thing is I wish I would have made this a little bit thicker because they are going to be like half this size, like once the binding is on, but it'll be okay. You'll still get the point. And then on the bottom, it's going to be the same, except it's going to go in the opposite direction. So from the top right to left, it's lowest temp to highest temp, and on the bottom, it'll go from highest temp to lowest temp. So I just reversed them because I just thought that would be kind of fun, to be quite honest. So I'm excited to get this one caught up through October. And yeah, I'm gonna just decide next month if I want to do November or just do November at the end of at the start of next year. So the other thing that's over here at the moment, let me move this in case she wants to lay down, is I did finish my over and under quilt. So this is an all through the night quilt pattern. It's called Over and Down Under, and it was written for wool, and I've never worked with wool or flannel yet. I want to make a flannel so bad, but I'm guessing the 2 different colorways that they talk about in the pattern are for wool jelly rolls, and they're 40-piece jelly rolls, and every single fabric is different. I did mine in cotton. I did mine with Ruby Star's Unruly by Nature, or Unruly Nature collection, which is one of the newer. It was supposed to be released October of last year, so I've had this jelly roll on hold since last year because I was gonna get it for my birthday, and I wanted to make this exact quilt for my birthday last year. Well, the boltage came in like late September, early October last year, but the pre-cuts never came in. And turned out, I think we found out around like April, that it turns out that they were in Dallas on a shipping container, stuck under and on, I think up, I don't know. They couldn't get to it basically. And Moda's headquarters and like warehouse where they ship from is in Dallas. So it was so close to being at the warehouse where it could be shipped out. And I think Moda ended up getting it like late July, early August, finally. And it got to shops like middle of September, something like that, like early middle of September, all the pre-cuts finally came in for this collection. So anyways, finally got it. And I think I had started this. So the center of this quilt is 400 pieces. They're all 2.5 by 2.5. It's very jelly roll friendly. funny enough, most cotton jelly rolls have 42 pieces of fabric. Unruly Nature had 40, which was perfect. And I wanted to do it with the white on white hole punch fabric, which came out with Tawny Town, which I've heard multiple times that they aren't keeping the white on white hole punch in stock. So if you want the white on white hole punch and you find some, definitely pick some up because they aren't keeping it in the basics line. I don't know why. Anyways, so the thing with this line and the thing with cotton jelly rolls is that you get 1 to 2. Every once in a while you get a third strip of like a color. It depends on how many fabrics are in the line and things like that. Unruly by Nature, most of the fabrics had doubles, but a couple of them had one-offs. So there are some areas where, like you can see right here, there's like triples of things where they intersected with their other one going the opposite direction. So if that's something that would not bother you, then I suggest doing this pattern. If it is something that would bother you, this would be easy to make, especially with Ruby Star, because all the collections and colorways, like, they cooperate together so well. It's just, all you need is 2.5-inch strips by width of fabric. So you can use your scraps from yardage from previous projects. And you can just collect 40 different Ruby Stars or 40 different Tulas or 40 different batiks, 40 different modas, so forth and so forth. But anyways, pretty great. I love the way this came out. I am not going to be able to show you the whole thing. There is a really good picture on my Instagram of it, but this is it. So it's all weaved. So you have like the more blue side that goes into the yellows, into the oranges. And then, so you have that on both sides, except some of the fabrics are different and a lot of them are the same. So you'll see like those overlaps if you're seeing you get what I'm talking about. But yeah, I absolutely love this. So there's like a more like cool toned or like a more warmed tone side of the quilt, and then it goes to a more cool toned side of the quilt where the blues all intersect. So I really, really loved this. It looks kind of weird, but it's what I had envisioned and I love it. Okay, so what else have I been working on? A lot. I currently have a commission quilt. I think I talked about it, but I don't remember. But I do have a commission quilt at the moment, and it is another cat quilt. The pattern is called Pins and Paws. Pins and Paws, and it's in this 10-inch square pre-cut companion by Jenny Doan from Missouri Star Quilt Company. This is like a really awesome book, and the Jelly Roll companion pre-cut just came out as well, and there's some really awesome patterns in the Jelly Roll companion, just so you know. If you're on the lookout for this has 20+ block patterns featuring layer cakes. So there's 20 different quilt patterns in here, and the Jelly Roll one is the same. So if you're looking for like a really easy to read, easy to use like quick book, they're only $10 and you get 20 patterns. It's pretty great, so I recommend this. But I got a commission, so I've been working on it. We are using a Robert Kaufman layer cake, or I think Robert Kaufman, they have to call them 10-inch stackers because he's not through Moda, but same thing. Anyways, it's really bright. It's a batik. It's oranges, yellows, blues, and like greens and like navies. So I have to cut all of these. So after I get my temperature quilt caught up, this is what I'm gonna work on. I have 13 of the 42 blocks done, and then I have to do the other 29 with these cats. The other 29 will actually, speaking of, will have the Ruby Star white on white hole punch background fabric. And then the 13 that I have done have a black with like a gray and purple. That one doesn't show the purple as well. This one does. Background in a grunge. Also, these cats face a different direction. So all the white cats are gonna face the other direction. And so this is gonna look more like the one that I made for Montgomery Quilt Company as a sample with the Maywood Manor Web of Roses line. Yeah, honey. Come here. Yeah. Come here. So we're gonna work on that after I get my temperature quilt caught up. All right, you wanna go up there? Go on. Yeah. I know. Can I finish recording though? And I will pet you in a minute, like more. Does that work? I know that y'all love Stella. Also, Daniel might be coming tomorrow to come live with us. So, Daniel was gonna come live with us regardless of everything that has happened in the last few months. He was gonna come and live with us next year. But my dad is sad to be letting Daniel come live somewhere else, but he's also okay with it because she needs a good friend, and she's known Daniel her whole life. And so yeah, Daniel's gonna come live with us. So sorry, I'm a little I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also very excited. I think it'll be really good for her and really good for Daniel. They can't see your beautiful face. Yeah. Well, yeah, do you want to flip around so they can see your face? Maybe. I'll just do that. I'll just do that. How about I just move things so that way they can see you? Yeah, okay. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but in the window, this was one of my birthday gifts. A local artisan makes wind chimes out of metal, and my dad and Jackie found it at the Fair on the Square the first weekend in October here in town, and that was one of my birthday gifts. So I put it outside of this window because I work in here and I'm sewing in here all the time. She sits in the window and watches the birds because I have that bird feeder right there. And I just thought it was the perfect place to put the wind chime. Huh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So what else have I been working on? And then I'll share some haul. And, oh, speaking of the quilt commission, this quilt commission has led me to want to open up a couple of spots next year to make custom quilts for people. Yeah, come here. So I'm gonna go through my patterns and I'm gonna pick some that I can price with the cost of fabric, the cost of my time and everything, help people pick out their fabrics and truly make it a custom quilt. And then whenever it comes to quilting, they will work with Paige to get it quilted and to pick out what they want the quilting to look like. And so it would be 2 to 3 different payments to me throughout the process for materials and things like that, and then a payment to Paige for the quilting. But I'm really excited. I have like 4 or 5 people already like interested in it, and one a first spot taken already, and I'm really excited about that one. But the fabric for the fabric that we want to use for that doesn't come out until February, so I don't know if you can hear her purring, but yeah. Tell everyone hi. Okay, so I can't really open up the bag yet. Can I put you back down? Huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah, but I can cuddle in like maybe 20 minutes. Okay, so another thing that I've been doing is Paige, who is, she is Little Split Peas on Etsy, but actually now she has her own fabric website, littlesplitpeas.com. She's also in my quilt guild. She's also a long armor. It's great. I get a lot of my Ruby Star fabrics from her. She's also starting to carry Heather Ross. She does have some Moda, and she also carries Cotton and Steel. So if you're looking for any of that kind of stuff, check her out, littlesplitpeas.com. And I will try to remember to put all of these things in the description. But she saw on Instagram a Ruby Star economy block swap for 2023. You can still sign up. Submitting your blocks to the swap host won't happen until late March, early April, so you can sign up literally up until then. And you sign up for block sets, so you make sets of 10 and you package them a certain way and all that kind of stuff, and then you mail them to her. You pay a fee, and the fee is literally how much it costs her to ship them back to you, like your final blocks. I think you can max out at 20 sets, which is 200 blocks. I've already made 2 sets, and I have the fabric already completely cut out and prepped for 8 more. So that's what I'm going to be working on in between some of these other projects. Plus, you know, I also have whips that I should probably also work on. Anyways, that's totally beside the point, right? Anyways, I'm actually making 12 blocks because I'm making a block for myself of each of my sets because they have to be identical. And I'm making a block for Paige because she's the one that got me into this. So here are what my block sets look like so far. And then I'll show you the 8 other fabric sets that I have picked out. But so far I have these little guys. So all the fabrics have to be Ruby Star Society. Absolutely love it. This one is so fun. I love the colors in this. And if you follow the hashtag, which is Ruby Star Block Swap 2023 on Instagram, you can see what other people are making too. And the swap hostess last year, 568 sets were turned in. So she swapped between, she didn't say how many people, but she swapped 5,680 blocks. And I do know that by the second day of signups, there was already 85 people who had signed up. So that's at least 1 set a person. And I signed up for 6, but you can make more, you can make less. It's just, you have to sign up. So some of my fabric sets include, oh, and the thing is, the center, you have to fussy cut it if it's like a certain type of fabric. But so I have the alligators, and some of them are the florals in this pattern, so you can utilize some of the other motifs in a pattern. They just have to be like fussy cut it and look nice. They don't want like the center of somebody's block to just be the alligator's butt, right? You know, like they want it to be like nice in the center. So we have the alligator with these little like matchsticks, and then these really awesome fireflies are going to be on the outside border. So that is 1 set. What are you doing? You're an absolute nut. Oh my gosh, I wish I could easily show y'all what she's doing. My office is an absolute mess at the moment, but let me see if I can show you. What are you doing? Oh my, oh my. Okay, sorry about that. Not meaning to make you seasick, but it was too funny. Okay, the next set are these cute little bunnies from Spooky Darlings. This beautiful blue with the bronze shimmer and these really cute tulips, which also have the bronze in them, which is really good. Or actually this one's gold, but it's okay. So that's another set. And then I have the octopus. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. I have the little pipers to go with them. And dolphins, little dolphins. So that's the next set. Very aquatic. Okay, and the next one are more of the little tigers with these like orange looking flowers and this beautiful green. Okay, and then I have fireflies. These like just came out. They're so beautiful. They have little glowy butts. So pretty. And then this really pretty new one that just came out from the Twirl line. And the hot pink sugar. So freaking, it's like this one just looks like 80s. I love it. Okay, the last three. So have this beautiful floral. The middle round is going to be this pink, and the center is going to be these pandas. I mean, I have a whole bolt of this, so I might as well use the pandas, right? Then we have this really pretty blue floral. This like rusty mustard plus sign, and bananas. So floral banana, which I think is super cute. And then we have these neon mushrooms, this chartreuse speckle, which has gold and teal and green in it, and hot pink skulls. So those are what I have picked out so far. I want to slowly get the, I'm gonna intermix these like in other projects and get like a set done in between different projects. And I mean, we have until March, and it is very possible that other lines will come out and I will decide to make a couple more sets. It is what it is. All right, so haul. Let me talk about this smaller haul first, and then we'll talk about the really big one, because that's another exciting project that I'm going to be starting. I'm going to do a mystery Sal, a mystery quilt along. Okay, so I had a haul order because I had to. And so to get free shipping, I added this fabric, which is just so stinking cute. How cute, little kitty gingerbreads. I love this so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I have to do something with it. This is just too adorable not to do something with. I don't know. I have a couple of like super cute fabrics for the seasons. Yes. So I'm thinking about making like reusable like grocery bags and stuff like that to use, which I would use this year round. It's just too precious. But I got this because it was only a couple of dollars for a half yard because it was on sale, and it tipped me just enough over to get free shipping. from this Etsy seller, but no, you can't be on that section right now. Just right now, you can't be right there. Okay, come on. No, you have to be in the window. That's where you can be right now. Okay. All right. I have wanted this backing since I found out about it. It's a Lori Holt, which I love her stuff, but I'm not so in love with it that I like want all of her things. But this one spoke to my grandma heart, you guys. It's a backing, this colorway. There's only like 1 or 2 people left on Etsy that had it. It's okay. You accidentally knocked something off and it scared you. It's okay. Yes, step on it. Make crinkle sounds. It looks like the iron-on embroideries. There's a couple other colorways of this, but I loved the white with the blue. I have to make a vintage quilt to put this on the back of. But you have, she's making me paranoid. You have the cute bees. You have the little lamb head. You have the little bear in the honey pot, like the old-fashioned little chicks. You have puppies and baskets and kittens making, you know, like doing laundry and florals and little houses. And then you have little deer and little kittens sleeping in baskets with yarn and roosters and the little cook girl. And what else am I missing? Stella. Stop. I love you, but please stop. You're making me paranoid. You have a little owl and a little ducky, and they're all going different directions, so it doesn't matter what direction you go in. It's 108 wide back, and I got 2 yards of it. So I have a fair amount. I can make something really great and back it. Then I can use the leftovers on the front of a quilt. I need you to stop. Yeah. Yes. So, I think this shop only had 2 more yards of this. So, it's beautiful. I think it was called Granny Chic Wide Back. So you can still find it in the other colorways, but I wanted the blue. That one is the harder one to find. Okay. So, the big project. The quilt along. The one with all of the haul. My Lanta. Okay. So on my birthday, I went down to Montgomery Quilt Company and I bought the end of bolt of this Jolly Darling Basic. It's a Spark, but it came out in the Jolly Basics for Christmas from Ruby Star. All of what I'm about to show you is Ruby Star. I got the rest of the bolt. She has another bolt. Paige also has some, so if I need any more and I run out, I definitely can get some, so I'm not really worried about that. I got 2 2/3 yards. Then I joined Toad and Sew's Mystery Quilt Along. The last day to sign up, unfortunately, was November 1st, so this last Tuesday. So you can't sign up for it anymore. I think it's called the Enigmatic Quilt. So maybe eventually it'll be released. I just don't know. I stumbled across her page and I decided, what the hell, I'll join a mystery quilt along, which usually terrifies me because I like planning everything out. But we're gonna wing it because even if I don't like the design or the pattern, it's all Ruby Star, so it's gonna be cute, it's gonna be amazing. I will love it, I think. And all of these go so well together. So that's the background. because I need 2 1/4 and I have 2 2/3. So I might even have enough for the binding. If anything, I'll need like a little sliver to finish the binding. But you needed background, and then you needed 6 other colors. You could do solids, or you could make it more scrappy and do like colorways, which is what I did. So, I'm so excited about this. There's 2 groupings, 2 color groupings. So the first color grouping, I did dark blue / green. So I picked these 2. So much of this is from Jolly Darlings, which is the Christmas line that recently came out from Ruby Star, and then some of it is mixed with other things. This is from the birthday collection that came out the spring. So this is the darker green / blue. I'm tempted to maybe change this one. I haven't decided, but I don't know what I would change it to. So I don't know. I'm still thinking on this one, but there's also a yellow mustardy group that I picked for this arrangement. And I got the Jolly Darlings little trash pandas. Look at them. They wrapped a little trash bin. And they have little Christmas trees, and they're playing with little ornaments, and that's so cute. Then I have Octolights, which are the same octopuses that I showed you earlier, but these they made for Christmas with the Christmas lights. And then this geometric one, which pulls in the pinks and the light blues with the mustards and like gold colors. So I'm really excited. Like, I mean, look, these are looking fantastic together. Okay. So this is like a section that color 5 or 3 or whatever it is will be kind of like a mix of these. And then color 3 will be a mix of these. Color 1 will be a mixture of these 3. Now, I did originally get this one to go with the pinks, but I ended up changing it. So I still have this one, but I got this hotter, like more hot pink. Yeah. I got this one. This one is from Sketchbook. It just came out. It's a more muted pink. And then this is the Jolly Darlings pink that I am in love with. So these are the pinks. Like I said, originally I didn't have Sketchbook in there. I got these 3. And I thought that having 2 of like the icings would be a little much. So I switched it to Sketchbook in there. What are you doing? So this is like the first kind of like block set look. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. So this was the week to pick out our fabrics. Next week is the week to cut our fabrics. And then the week of the 14th, we'll get the first round of the pattern. All right, so the second set, the bright blues. We have the chambray plus signs with the navy Octolights. They're so cute. They're so cute. And then I did red. So we have the Brights geometric, which has like the kind of off red kind of color. So that's really pretty. And then the 2 other ones that go with the red section are the little red deer and the different snow globes, because these sections, they couldn't be directional. And I mean, this one kind of is, but I don't mind if it's like turned different ways. And then these 2 are not directional. The patterns go all the directions. So I'm not really worried about that. So we have bright blue and red, and then we have the lighter blue section. So this one I'm also kind of like, I wonder if I should change this. This is also from the birthday collection. It's just a little bit brighter of a blue than the other 2. So I might rethink my pinks and my blues just a little bit maybe, But there's this one. This one is from the Jolly Darlings line. Stella. No. Stella, no. You are gonna mess this up. No, Stella. Why? Can you just like 10 more minutes, okay? Can you? Yes, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So this one's also from Jolly Darlings, and then I got the Jolly Darlings Snow Babies in the light blue. So this is the color set for Block B. I'm very excited about this. I think it's gonna look great. Like I said, might change this one, might reevaluate the pinks just a tiny bit, and then that one darker like green blue. Maybe, we'll see, I don't know. I might just leave them. But yeah, so this is my mystery quilt along fabrics. So I'm really excited to be making a Christmas Ruby Star quilt. I really love Ruby Star and cotton and steel fabrics. There's just something about them. They're just so bright and happy, and they just bring me so much joy. So anyways, trying to pick things up that got a little messed up just a few moments ago. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I just wanted to re-record it because the rest of that haul came in, and I don't know. I just wanted to. It's also like 20 minutes shorter, which is great. I kind of rambled a little bit too much. So this kind of worked out. But yeah, I hope that y'all have been doing really well, and I can't believe it's already November. The year is almost over, which is absolutely insane, but thank y'all so much for being here. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. I love chatting with you guys, and yeah, I will see y'all next time. You want to say goodbye? Do you want to say goodbye? She just wants me to stop so that way I can cuddle with her. We're gonna let you guys go, and we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.